Good morning, Generals, and welcome back to your HMS Wake Up Call. Today is Friday, March 12th, 2021. Today we'll be talking about Elizabeth Blackwell. Elizabeth Blackwell was part of a well-educated family by private tutors. Financial reverses in the family's liberty, social, and religious views prompted them to immigrate to the United States in the summer of 1832. After their father's death, they were left in poverty, and Elizabeth and two sisters opened up a private school. Later, Elizabeth taught school in Henderson, Kentucky, and in 1845 through the 47 in North and South Carolina. During the later period, Blackwell undertook the study of medicine privately with sympathetic physicians, and in 1847 she began seeking administration to a medical school. All the leading schools rejected her application, but she was at length admitted, almost by fluke, to Geneva Medical College in Geneva, New York. Her months there were extremely difficult. Townspeople and much of the male student body orchestrated and harassed her. She persevered, however, and in January 1849 ranked first in her class. She became the first woman in the United States to graduate from medical school and the first modern-day woman doctor of medicine. That's all for our Women's History Month lesson today. Monday we'll be talking about Michelle Obama. Now Miss Chap's here to talk about shamrocks and video games.
That's me. Thanks, Kaylin. Let's talk about shamrocks first. Teachers, if you can today, try to make sure that you have the rest of your students fill out their shamrocks for the staff. Just a reminder, one more time, each student gets one to fill out, and you can fill them out to give a staff member in the building some special love, someone who you think has kind of gone above and beyond this year to help you or to help others. You'll put the name of the staff member up here that you want to receive the shamrock, and then you'll explain why you chose them. These really mean a lot to us, you guys. So those of you that are filling them out and turning them in, I just want to say thank you. And I also want to say, if you do fill them out and you want to sign your name, by all means do, because then we know who it came from. Second thing, game design challenge had a lot of interest, and that's exciting. So we are going to kick things off next week. I've had a lot of questions come in my email about the game design challenge. And just let me remind you that we will be meeting next week after school. And I hope to be able to answer a lot of these questions for you when we are together. If you can't attend, that doesn't mean you can't participate. You are welcome to email me questions. But I do plan to kind of go over a lot of the details with everyone on Tuesday. So just kind of between now and then, if you plan to do it, join the Google Classroom. Read the attachments that are posted in there. There's a link that takes you to the actual site that is sponsoring the contest. So kind of check that out a little bit and make sure it's for you. Remember that the theme of the game is called Advancing Sustainability. So it's not about anything you want to make. It's about advancing sustainability. So start thinking in that direction. Start deciding whether you want to compete by yourself or with a team. And I'll be asking you those questions on Tuesday as far as who you're going to compete with. You can use platforms like Core, Unity, Game Maker, Scratch. There are lots of options for you to use as far as a platform when you're designing your game. And you won't be doing the design work really at school. You're going to be meeting at school to kind of learn more about designing the game itself and developing the game. That's what we're going to work on. But when you are working on your own time, that's when you're going to be actually creating it. The dates we're meeting are Tuesday and Wednesday of next week after school in my room. And then Tuesday, March the 23rd, and Wednesday, April the 7th. And just a reminder, if you win, you get $1,000 worth of gift cards to a console of your choice. So you can use them for Xbox, Nintendo, PS, Amazon. There'll also be 10 runner-ups. I'm almost done. 10 runner-ups who get $200 if you win. So it's an exciting opportunity to use some of the skills that many of you refined during your time at home with gaming and actually win something. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing what you guys make.
Okay, now on to birthdays.
Hey, it's just me reporting our birthdays and level ups. Today's birthdays are Marley Carrico, Molly Carrico, Brooklyn Ingle, and Campbell Moore. The weekend's birthdays are Austin Bailey, Abigail Clark, Jackson Evans, Alexis Winsett, and Miranda Torres. Happy birthday. Now on to level ups. Today's I Ready level up is Lane Keith. There are no Reading Plus level ups, but great job to all of you and keep up the great work. Now on to Talon with lunch and weather. Sorry, we're struggling a little bit.
Sorry about that, Generals. Good morning, Heritage Generals. I'm Tom with today's lunch. Today's lunch is brought to you by South, where pink is the new green. Today's lunch will have hamburger on a bun, cheese is optional, or chips and queso, and with your choice of milk. Now onto weather. And now for today's weather, we'll have a high of 78 degrees and a low of 51 degrees. Precipitation level is at 2% and humidity at 84%. Wind at 1 mile per hour. That's all for HMS weather. Now on to Ethan with our morning sports breakdown.
It's Ethan here with the morning sports breakdown. Our varsity baseball team beat Rossville yesterday 15-0 and are now 4-0 on the season. Jake Parker, Ty Hunt, Maddox Henry, and Caden Strickland all had 2 hits in the game. Maddox Henry and Brandon Green both had in the park home runs. Both varsity and JV baseball play Lakeview this afternoon at home. Varsity begins at 5 and junior varsity begins at 7. The girls soccer, I don't know how to read this. Struggling.
What's up, man? Need help?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's do some sports. So our girls soccer team last night beat Lakeview Middle School in a really hard-fought game. Final score of 3-1. Looks like our goal scorers last night were Zoe St. John, who scored 1 goal, and Ariana Williams scored 2. Defense held Lakeview scoreless until the 13-minute mark of the second half. Defensive players were Emily Freeman, Victoria Gray, Ellie Kennedy, Lily Krajewski, Reagan Stallings, and Kenzie Wooder. Our goalkeeper, Reese Abercrombie, had 3 goal saves. Good job, girl. And the Lady Generals have improved their NGAC record to 3-0. Keep it up, girls.
The boys soccer team beat Lakeview yesterday with the final score of 6-0. Ben Breedlove scored 2 goals. Micah Berry, Cruz Jackson, Isaac Berry, and Everett Healy also scored. Kristen Simmons had 3 assists, and Landon Talley also assisted. Camden Pritchett played well defensively, and Cooper Chaplier had the shutout in goal. Our golf team defeated Lafayette yesterday 152-158 in a 6-hole match. Peyton Hatfield shot the low round with a 37. The team is now 3-0 for their season. Cheer and dance droughts are coming up on March 22nd to the 26th. Don't forget to sign up and have a physical and athletic packet on file before tryouts begin. Now to Kayla with the news you need to know today.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Hello, Generals. It's Kaylin with some news you need to know today. Don't forget to order your 2020-2021 HMS yearbook. To order, you can stop by room 802 or online at yearbookforever.com. Don't forget that today is the last day of the 39 weeks, so if you have any missing work, you need to turn it in today. If you are interested in taking online classes this summer, don't forget that all applications will be due May 1st. If you have any questions, please stop by and ask Ms. Reed in the counseling office. Good news, FCA will resume Thursday morning meetings on March 18th. And school starts back 5 days a week next week. We have the talent show auditions Monday and Wednesday. The game design challenge group with Miss Chap will meet after school Tuesday and Wednesday. And FCA will meet before school on Thursday morning in the Aux Gym. And FFA has a meeting on Thursday after school. We have a lot of things happening next week once we return to our normal schedule. Remember that the talent show will be at HMS in the main gym on April 9th. Also, we are still collecting snack donations in the counseling office for the spring break food box program. If you or your family would like to help, please bring in items and drop them off in the counseling office. Here are some items they are collecting: crackers, cheese and peanut butter, Cheez-Its, goldfish, ramen noodles, individual mac and cheese, individual ravioli and SpaghettiOs, chips, cookies, fruit cups, granola bars, gummies, fruit snacks, cereal, peanut butter, jelly, and any other snack items you can think of. Snack items will be due on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, and then we'll pack boxes the next 2 days. Remember, these boxes will be for families who do not have much, and we want to give them things to eat and snack on over spring break. So every little bit helps. Now on to today's PBIS quote, which is, "There is something beautiful in every day. You just have to find it." Now, let's remember our school expectations. Be respectful, be responsible, be safe, and be generous. Let's have a moment of silence and pledge the American and Georgia flag. Everyone please stand. Attention, right hand salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Georgia flag. Attention, right hand salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the Georgia flag and to the principles for which it stands. Wisdom, justice, and moderation.
Any student who is part of the anglers, therefore if you don't know what that is, you're not part of it. Please make your way to the gym to take a picture, please. Any student who is part of the angler team.
Thank you for tuning in to the HMS Wake Up Call. And as always, go Generals.